Well, you know, everybody, I guess when I've bought stuff before, if there's a video versus pictures, I always feel a whole lot better about something. And so that's the reason we decided to shoot a couple of videos of our 2004 Rinker Fiesta Vee 342. We're the second owner. We bought it 6 years ago from a couple in Clarksville, Tennessee. They had it on Dale Hollow Lake. So I just want to take a few minutes and tell you a little bit about the boat. It's again, it's a 342. The length of it is 37 feet when you consider the swim deck. Got a lot of new stuff on it, but also we've got a lot of stuff that you can tell we've really taken care of this boat. We've just come out for the first time this season, so we're going to be pulling the winter canvas off and going not topless necessarily, but we certainly are going to go with an open air cockpit. You'll notice this blanket, though. This was really something that the first owners did, and we've continued to keep it on, even though it's been undercover, never been in an open slip its entire life. We really appreciated the fact that they kept basically a blanket on it all year long, and then when we don't use the canvas in the back, we've got an inside cover that also covers everything here. So the boat stays undercover, and you can see from the amount of pollen and dust, it really makes a big difference. Don't hold the Vol Navy against us there if you're not a Tennessee Vol fan. So I hadn't really washed it this first part of this year, but I'm gonna get it out here and clean it up a little bit. The navy and white, you know, the gold leaf trim that Rinker is so well known for. Last year, I did several improvements last year. Number one, I did a fresh bottom paint, so the bottom paint won't need to be done for the next 4 or 5 years. And then I installed a KVH Tracvision System. HD system, which means I'll hook up the TV here in a minute inside. I've got HD in the cockpit area, and so really even on a sunny day, I can be watching NASCAR or NFL football or college football in the fall season. And it really has been a nice addition, and I don't know any other boat this length that has a Tracvision system like that on it. Here you see the swim deck. I'm going to put some fresh water in it here in a few minutes, but just a really beautiful boat. And it's listed with Marine Max currently. And we'll shoot a few more videos here on the inside just in a second. Let me just give you one last look at it. See the air conditioner just turned on there. Air conditioner was serviced last year. Both engines were serviced last year. Full tune-ups on both of them. Full fluid changes, and also a new windlass up front. It was changed over last year. A lot of improvements to this boat just in the last few months. We have not scrimped on what we've spent on this boat. Pardon me. It's been our main form of entertainment in the spring and the fall and the summertime, and so we've really enjoyed it. Now it's time to move on, and we're going to be doing something else. So hope you appreciate the outside. It's a beautiful boat. We'll shoot a little bit more on the inside, and then we'll stop down in the cabin, and I'll show you a little bit more about it as well. Now that we're in the cockpit area here, this is where normally we spend most of our time, I guess, when we're out. This is a brilliantly performing boat because it's got two massive engines with 210 gallon gas tanks, big old, just a lot of freshwater capacity. Good wastewater capacity as well. As you can see, all the upholstery, it's in excellent condition. I won't say like new, because of course the boat's 10 years old, so certainly it would not be what you would consider like new condition, but there is one little split right there, and it doesn't go all the way through, and ultimately that's the only place anywhere in this cockpit area out here that I would consider that might need just a touch of repair. Full instrumentation, of course. You've got the Lowrance GPS and depth finding system. Everything here works. Everything has been maintained on an annual basis, as has all the fluid and the oil in the engines, as I mentioned to you. Here's the cockpit TV, and I've got the receiver set to where this one is on HD. The one down in the cabin area is on just standard definition. This was a really nice feature we did a couple of years ago to kind of turn this into a lounging area back here. This is one of the things Rinker offered with the new boats, but we were able to go ahead and get them to build a set for us. So, of course, both of these pieces come off very easily. They're just literally just lift away and take them downstairs and store them. And you can, of course, have the table back here, or you can just have the sofa seating area. As I said, I've got the full cabin on right now. We're going to get out here in a few minutes, and we always leave the top canvas on. We've never taken it off, nor did the owners previous to us. And hopefully that gives you. I'll walk up here and show you also real quick the sun area, the sun cushion. You can see that it's in incredibly good shape too. We always remove this each time when we come back in. You can hear the generator and the engines running now. And of course they both just run, all three of them just run smooth as they possibly can. So hopefully that gives you a nice view of the cockpit area. Big old driver's seat. Normally my wife and I sit there together as we cruise the Tennessee River and the Chickamauga Lake. There's a good close-up of the high definition HD TV KVH Tracvision System. We'll continue this in a minute. Now you can see we're out on the water, and of course there's the Tennessee River ahead of us. Just wanted to show you that the TV on the satellite system is working beautifully, and just give you a little bit of an understanding about the nice wake. We're going 9 miles an hour, which is about the cruising speed that we typically go. And you can see she's not churning up an immense amount of water, putting out just a nice little wake that's not obtrusive to anybody. And it's even a nice smooth trail of foamy, glassy combination of water back there. So here we are downstairs in the sleeping quarters, the incredibly beautiful cabin. Of course, here's all your electronics, microwave, coffee maker. There's pretty good storage in this boat, and of course we've kept everything absolutely spotless. We really do use this kitchen quite a bit. We've got some dishes in this area right here, and of course silverware, and then we keep towels and things like that in here. This is where the TV originally was, just a little bitty, I think it was like a 13-inch TV. So this is where your Tracvision controller is, as well as the dish receiver. And there you can see where we mounted the new flat screen. It's a 19-inch upstairs and downstairs. We've got this set up with the table. You can see that we did something with our own design of interior. Let me mute the TV real quick here if I can remember how to do it. There we go. So we did something different with the interior. We did not want to stick with the standard Rinker kind of shiny interior. Here you can see the under compartment as well. Lots of room down here. Closet area. There's the vac, which was a nice little addition as well. And we keep some clothes on board there also. We've covered all the carpet. I think I mentioned to you that the cockpit carpet was brand new last year as well. So it's an indoor, it is a marine carpet, and of course it has the marine rubber backing on it as well. But we've kept the canvas in every area. We had that put in when we bought the boat so that we wouldn't necessarily track on the carpet. So this is a custom memory foam mattress built specifically for the 342 Fiesta Vee. So it's a very nice, comfortable sleeping mattress. We tried for 2 years to use the foam vinyl covered mattress that basically was like that right there, and just couldn't get a good night's sleep. So we decided we'd go for the memory foam, and we've never regretted doing that. Of course, this also can create a bed or a sofa area, so it actually could, I guess you typically could sleep 2, 4, maybe 5 people here. We've never had anyone except ourselves on the boat. Both rear and fore cabins have the curtain close-offs as well. The bathroom was one of the reasons that we, the head, I guess I should say, sorry, I'm using not correct marine terminology, but the head was one of the things that really drew us to this boat over a Sea Ray. We looked at Sundancers, and of course the big selling feature was the separate shower. And it truly is large enough to get in and turn around in. So as most boats this size, the bathrooms are not large, but this one is a good size. And instead of the shower head just spraying water all over the entire head area, it is fully enclosed, and that has become just a really nice feature of this boat as well. So we've really appreciated that. A little bit of storage underneath here. We keep a regular pump out schedule in the summer when we're using the boat. Our marina has a service whereby they every week will come by and pump out, and it really is a nice feature that we have found. A little bit of storage up here, storage drawers down here, and storage drawers on either side, as well as we keep a couple of sleeping bags, and there's all of our paper products in there also. We've never put toilet paper in the toilet, just so you know. That is a feature that we have always felt real strongly about, so we've never put any toilet paper in the holding water tank, even though they make marine toilet paper specifically for that. So you can see the thermostat. I got it set on 75. It's very comfortable down here. Air conditioner's blowing nice and cold. There's the cockpit, the cabin refrigerator. We keep a little food here. As I mentioned to you earlier, most of what we keep in the upstairs area are just drinks. So I'm gonna shoot the engine compartment last, and then that'll wrap up our full video series on the 2004 Rinker Fiesta Vee 342. I mentioned to you also that the sofa area back here, when you remove the lounge pieces, becomes just a nice open area of sofa. So you got a lot of seating in this cockpit area up here. So I'm going to open the engine hatch and give you just a nice brief view below, and let you see the big 6.8s that are here on the 342 Fiesta Vee. I'm pretty sure that is the largest engine package. And of course, this is a stern drive boat. 6.2, I'm sorry, not 6.8, 6.2s. Of course, you can hear the generator going. I did a full generator service last year. As I told you, I did a full tune-up on both engines. Also, here's the huge freshwater tank. There is the holding tank. As you can see, it's pretty clean. There's the generator. It's fully enclosed, of course. Heat shield and sound shield. Also last year I did full new blowers and full new blower hose systems. 4 new batteries last year as well. There you can see where we changed the oil, February of 2014. That's when we did the bottom paint as well. So quite a very spotless and clean engine compartment underneath here. And again, you should never have any trouble whatsoever. You see the little pumps there. Each winter, of course, to winterize this boat, we have a bilge heater. There you see the extreme bilge heater. It really doesn't ever get cold enough in Chattanooga, in East Tennessee, to ever really need to run the bilge heater. I think anytime it goes below 40, it does indeed kick into gear. There you can see a little bit more of the drive system and the steering system. Man, it is a nice running boat. Just noticed on the way up here how well it takes a wake. It's a heavy boat, therefore it really can handle running over a wake without causing you any trouble whatsoever. I was telling you about winterizing. So all I do every year, number one, hook the bilge heater up and make sure that she's running, and then we'll pump the water out. So I close the seacocks and then pump the water out of both manifolds and keep them nice and dry all winter long. So that pretty much is it, and I hope that helps you understand what an incredibly nice boat this is. Probably one of the higher priced Fiesta Vees that you're looking at, but we feel like with all the additions and the upgrades that we've done over the past few years, that certainly she's worth every penny. And my captain's bell is even going to go with it as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and certainly don't hesitate to call MarineMax and contact the guys there, Marty and Jeff, and they can certainly answer any questions that you might have about this boat. Thanks for watching.